Hello, beautiful souls. Great to connect with you. I'm so excited for this reading. Oh, such messages that have been coming through. This reading, we're going to be focusing on what you need to hear right now, what's important for you to hear right now, what you need to hear right now. For some of you, this is a confirmation on something. We will dive into that and see what unfolds for you. If you're new, welcome here. And if you're traveling with me for a while on the soul path, as always, welcome back. All right, let's connect in. So we've got soul story number 1, which is the Divine Matrix, your crystal ally card to support you in this part of your soul path and reading is Citrine, raw Citrine. Soul story number 2, you have the power of purpose. You know, and as always, trust your inner knowing, your intuition to the cards or crystals that call you. Soul story number 2, you have Pyrite cube. Soul story number 3, you have time machine. And you have Sunstone. All right, Radiant Soul, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. I'm going to do an alignment attunement meditation and get to the readings. I'll see you in the readings. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self, the expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of spirit within. Each in-breath you're attuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside, and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, breathe all the way out, feeling the healing light energies of spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow, you are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside. Hello, beautiful soul. All right, I'm working with the frequency for this reading of motivation and inspiration. So let's see what comes up for you. The messages, what you're needing to hear from spirit or your spirit team, spirit guides, divine matrix, Citrine, 44-8, reconsider. So you may be asking, should I reconsider something, or I should do something in a different way? I'm getting yes. I'm getting a new approach that's going to bring much more abundance. I'm also getting there's been a lot of work, and you're about to have some kind of opening. That's what I'm getting from the channeled message. So let's look. Divine matrix. Okay, so we are a soul matrix, just like a fractal, the flower of life. We have our own design, which is simply what matrix means, is a design. So what's the divine matrix? Well, for you, it has to do a lot with abundance. There's some new level of abundance, a sense of security, confidence is going to be coming up. Let's connect in with the astro dice to get the focus. Yeah, second house. So your resources, yourself as a resource. Taurus rules the second house. Uranus and Taurus in the second house. Okay, Spirit wants you to prepare for an up-leveling. This has a lot to do with you connecting more with your soul design, your true gifts. You're going to be getting a next level confidence. I just heard a confidence booster. Something's going to be boosting your confidence, and that's going to give you the motivation to do something. Yeah, there's the energy of Taurus. Okay, so we've got the boost. Prepare to be inspired. Be open to be inspired. You don't want to miss this. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The World. Strength. Nine of Swords, and we have the card of Taurus, the Hierophant. Okay. So I'm definitely getting with you that there's some kind of new information that's coming in for you. Okay, so light. So my voice got a little froggy. So I got a lozenge, a Ricola. Because now connecting into the messaging, I'm getting that you need to listen to your higher self. You've been getting some kind of message. And I also heard listen to yourself. Some of you is listen to your self-talk with that Nine of Swords. Some of you, it's, are you listening to others? Are you being overly influenced by others? So this is a little bit of an interruption from Spirit to give you a message to say, listen, pay attention. But it's more listen to what you're saying. Listen to that inner dialogue. Listen. Pay attention. Where does the anxiety come from? Where does the worry come from? I do hear with you, keep to your path. And some of you are going to be using your voice in some way. Now, you're getting strengthened internally so that you can hear your voice. Voice is, yes, it's what we speak, it's what we write, but it's also how we live. So there's a shift in how you're living. That's also shown by the World card here. And it's going to reflect whatever you have gotten through. This next level that you're coming into. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, I'll take all three. Wow, 4. Okay, that's it. So, after I said listen, look at all this major arcana. You've got the World. It shifts to the World. So you go from the Wheel to the World. Then you go into, oh, you're being guided to a new connection. You're being guided to much more fulfillment and happiness, but you've got to listen. You're getting messages. You're getting guidance. Go here, do this. You're getting nudges right now. You need to follow those. That's the message for you. Follow those. Those are leading you to either abundance, more money, more prosperity, and or for some of you, some type of new, a partner, a committed relationship that brings in a lot of happiness. So this is more passion, purpose, inspiration coming in due to a level of inner work and strength. But some of you are worrying too much. You're not following through. You're overthinking. Or you're paralyzed and not moving forward. You're either overthinking or you're not taking action on something. You're not following through. Now, you're meant to follow through. For some reason, this is the message. This is what you're meant to hear. It's safe for you to follow through. Go ahead and follow through. You're right where you need to be. Okay, with the star card. Look at this. Out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 major arcana. Right, I mean 9 cards. And you've got the wheel here, strength card, Hierophant, in the world, and the star card. 5 major arcana. So the message for you is you're shifting something in your matrix. This means it could be a condition response pattern. It's an old way of being, old way of living. There's a completion there. With the 44, something is coming back around. A dream, a goal, a desire is coming back around. You need to adjust what you're thinking, or for some of you, how you're thinking, how you're using your mind, or deal with fear or anxiety, or maybe for some of you, you're feeling you can't go on, but you're about to up level. You're about to go to your own next level or new level. This could be something literally with your body. This could be with your resources. This could be with whatever you have or own in your life. Your having this level is coming up. Your ability to have. Okay, the ability to have more of what it is you want. Now, I don't want to take all of it. Oh, well, let's take all. Because I saw something there. All of these popped out. 11th house community. That's the star. Aquarius energy. 7th house relationship. Retrograde. What did I say? You're going back to something. You're getting something back. You're doing, some of you are doing like a life review. Something that didn't totally pan out, or you had to move on from. Something that wasn't complete is coming forward. And 4th house, home. Wow. So this could be a new home, a new way of living. This could be moving in with someone. This could be starting to date someone, getting married, fiancé, married, whatever. There's some level of commitment. 4th house, the home. So this is also to me saying that you're going to be feeling better in your body, your home on earth. Some of you, this brings a new home. It brings new people around you, and it also brings new relationships. Some kind of commitment can bring agreements, contracts. So you might want to think right now, we're going to do a timing card. What did you not have? What do you, couple questions. What have you want to revisit? What do you want to draw back into your life? What do you feel that got stopped, stultified, delayed, put on the back burner, didn't get to happen, didn't manifest, or didn't fully manifest? Let's look at that. And then we're going to get a timing on that. Let's look and see. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the divine matrix. So this is connecting back into your soul design, your soul matrix. What's the big reveal for you, the big gift? Some of you might feel like you had been on the wrong path, or you've been in a cycle too long. Something was going on for too long. Months and months and months. Most of you, years and years and years. Think of what it is that you want. Is it going to come back within a couple months? There it is. So this manifestation, this focus is coming through in a couple of months. Let's get any other messages, anything else you need to know, timing-wise. Okay. Patience, it's not time yet. Okay, so what you want is taking more time, something that you want, but you're going to have some kind of result, reveal, shift, or manifestation within a couple months of this reading. So whenever you're seeing this reading, There it is, within a couple of months. Okay, let's look at the rune cards. So the important message for you is go ahead and review. Put things that are complete. Let the past be in the past. You know, make peace with something. Notice what it is that fulfilled you, or what you wanted to be fulfilled in. What was that soul fulfillment, emotional fulfillment? What was that dream, that goal, desire? Revisit it, because here it is, Sawillo, or Iwas, it's coming back around. Transformation, renewal. There it is, renewal again. What was the other one? Review. Some part of your life that kind of got closed down, shut down, atrophied, for some disappeared, became non-existent, you didn't put time or energy, or just didn't happen, is coming back. And whatever it is bringing in harmony and growth. So you've got the Ten of Cups. Wunjo is that harmony, joy, happiness. Ten of Cups, growth. So whatever that dream, that goal, that desire, it's bouncing back, it's coming back around. How you're getting that on a 3D level is you have to listen to your inner voice. Even if there's anxiety or doubt, or, oh, that can't happen. I really get with this group, expect some kind of miracle, something, a shift that brings more motivation, inspiration, something's more passionate. A part of your life ignites again, and it brings this growth. It brings abundance in, it brings prosperity in. It brings work that's much more meaningful or fulfilling, and it's more aligned with your soul design, your soul purpose, your soul expression and experience. So you're coming out of something, some kind of cycle. Because you've got the matrix here, that design, you've got the wheel, and there's a wheel here on the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and there's a wheel here with the World card. So coming full circle, you're coming full circle, going back to something to integrate it. Relationship status, more friends, family, people, contract, business dealings, whatever. A dream, a goal, a desire, because you've learned the lesson. Now you can move on. But what's key for you right now is you need to listen to your inner voice. That's still small voice, that quiet voice, the nudge, the push. I should do that, or I go there, or okay. Whatever it is, because that's leading you to this unfolding. It's only going to happen by you listening to that part of you. But your life is about to take a big renewal. And again, it's full circle. So it's something that you did before or wanted before that you couldn't do or couldn't finish or never quite happened or manifested. It's coming back around for you. Okay, Radiant Soul Light. Let's connect in for your Soul Insights mantra for I'm getting a lot with butterflies. Oh, there's butterflies here. With renewal. Be patient, it's coming through. It's manifesting as we connect on this reading. I am ready for what my deepest desires to now be manifested. I am now opening to renew my life and the parts of my life that I had to leave. And for some of you, the parts of my life that are left undone. So I get something halfway worked, but didn't work all the way. That's coming back around. Different things for different people. There's a dream, a goal, a desire, a job, something you wanted to do, or you got to do it a little bit. It worked a little bit. You got a taste of it. It's coming back around. And it's making you very, very happy. Some of you, this will also be a good business opportunity, or the opportunity to save more and even take that dreamed vacation, or that dream home, or vacation home. There's definitely something with a home, or move home finally to where you really want to live. Okay? So it's coming back around. Trust your intuition and listen to that inner knowing through your voice. Express your voice much more fully, through living your truth, but listen to where you're being guided. Listen to your higher self. Fifth chakra here with Taurus, the throat, but also the ears. So it's the beginning of the connection to the higher self. All right, so let me know how this manifests. I feel like a lot of energy. I feel like star energy here if you want to connect into this reading. Hearts, fire emoji, candles. Just your lighting, your passion is coming back. All right, lots of love and light to you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you for your reading. So I am connecting in to the frequency. I just heard with you passion and purpose, but motivation, inspiration, but passion and purpose. Yes, you can. Yes, you can have that prosperity of money. You can make money, income. You are going to be believed. So you're going to do something that's going to kind of shock people or certain people, or they're going to, I can't believe how you did that. How did you do that? So this group, I do hear you listening, and perhaps you're getting a new level of dedication. You're feeling perhaps more motivated or inspired, or you're soon to. Maybe that's the message, what you need to hear, that's coming. But I am definitely getting that something you do or about to do, some people might think it's out of character. Some people might think that, how did they do that? How did you do that? I can hear some buzz. How did they go from that to that? How did they do that? How did they manifest that? How did that happen? So there could be quite a few secrets here. You could be keeping quiet about something and behind the scenes working on it diligently, working on something. Some of you are getting support or help. I'm getting a lot to do with focus. So maybe you're pulling your focus in. Maybe you're more laser light focused. I heard also you don't always have to agree. I don't know if that's with this reading or other people. Now you've got an 18, which breaks down to a 9. So this is all about you with that 1 and that 8. And for some it has to do with work or being more process oriented. Maybe you're noticing the cycle you're in. There's new, I don't know if it's growth, some kind of new awareness or insight that's coming in for you. I do get that this group has been perhaps working a lot with mindset, so there's a shift in what you believe is possible. Yeah, look at that new cycle. I keep hearing, and you will be believed, or on your day you will be believed. Temperance. Yeah, look at that. Emperor. New cycle with that 4 of Wands, something to celebrate. Again, this has a lot to do with business with this group. You're transforming yourself and your life into what you dreamed of or what you envisioned or what you saw in other people. And we've got the Knight of Cups, Hangman, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Now, what I get with this group, and I'm going to take this out, we've got the King of Swords. So this is follow through. This is listening to your inner knowing. This is hearing the messages, listening to spirit. This is following through on a big idea or a great idea or a new approach. You're already doing that. So what I'm getting with you is that even if there's been a time that's stalled or stagnant, or it feels like things have slowed down, connect into your purpose. What's your big vision, your bigger vision? Whether how you work, how your routine, where you work, what you do, what is driving your purpose. Now, some of you're about to get more of your purpose and work on that. There's a new revelation. There's a new next level with your purpose, whether you work or not. Purpose is beyond our work. Although I do feel a lot of you are working or doing some kind of meaningful work in the world. And that's what this is about. So in a way, you're creating your own happiness. You're creating your own next level by not just what you're doing, but how you're thinking and by how you're feeling. So this really is some kind of mind shift. And especially with the Four of Wands here and Temperance, Sagittarius here, Emperor, Aries, and Pisces here. You're having to get a new approach, a new way of thinking right now. And so you're listening, or meant to be listening to your higher self, listening to those nudges, listening to the wind, listening to the birds, listening to other people, just taking information in right now that can support you. Information, even if you don't feel so aligned with the information, take it in, put it to the side in your mind, and you can go back and think about it or mull it over or try something. You're moving into kind of an experiential time. This is a time to experiment with new ideas. That's going to make you happy. That's going to make you more soul fulfilled. Now, some of you, this is going to be some kind of negotiation or work offer. You've got progression here. That's the journey. You're on the journey, but this is also, to me, telling me about progress. You're in the cycle of various progressions. Right? When we look at a progression, or a progress chart, it shows where is the sun progressed now. So there's something changing about your focus, or has changed, and I feel like you're having to shift gears. Like, that goal is no longer, I'm not doing it that way, or that's no longer relevant. So you are progressing on your path. There's an awakening to your soul journey, and you're connecting more into your inner knowing and your purpose, your soul purpose. So the power of purpose is what's fueling you. Get Mars moving you forward. Ooh, what's in the bottom here? Transits, exactly what I'm saying. The cycle, a progression. Progress chart, the transit. Right? There's different transits hitting different houses when we progress our chart. So Mars, we've got the Emperor here, so Mars energy. You're having the fuel to, you're literally like turning the wheel by what you do. You're progressing. You're progressing in your life. That's the message to you. You're progressing. Things are progressing. Now, the other thing you need to do is cross-pollinate. You need to get out there more in the world. You need to, King of Swords here, Gemini, you have Gemini. You could also be Libra, Aquarius. But we have Gemini here, and we have Gemini here in the King of Swords. So what does that mean? Use your voice, teach, talk, socialize, post, do videos. Be in different groups, different environments. Allow yourself to mix in different environments with different people. The Knight of Cups is all about spiritual community, being led by spirit. So your abundance, your money, your prosperity, your security, whether financial security, emotional security, security in life, like this is my place, comes from you cross-pollinating. And that also means planting different seeds. That also means keeping a variety in your life, changing things up. Don't just plant the same type of flower, or herb. Don't plant different things. Even he has flowers. Some of you are getting some level with the flower here and Four of Wands, some kind of commencement, some kind of acknowledgement, ritual, celebration on some milestone, something that you have achieved. And so you're moving into this group, you're moving into a place where there is going to be a level of achievement and understanding. Wow, I did this. I made it here. Now, where do I go? I can hear some of you saying, wow, it is about just following what gives me joy or more happiness or brings more joy to me or feels more fulfilling, more meaningful. Wow, I'm following that more. And now look what's happening. Or I feel better about my decision. Some of you are cutting back something. I don't know what it is. Diet, food, output. There's cutting back. in this reassessing between the Sagittarius energy of temperance, the Pisces energy. Something that no longer, of the hangman, something that no longer serves you, you're cutting back on it. I don't want to say letting go. There's a I don't know if I'd say reevaluation. You're cutting something back, or you cutting it out? No, you're cutting something back or letting it go. You're definitely being called in a new direction. That's this progression. You're on this journey, and so there's a new leg. There's something new coming in your journey. So you need to be willing to, I just heard, socialize, be around different people, groups, communities, third house. You're going to be attracting more kindred souls. Now, third house has to do, it's lighter relationships. A little bit like fifth house till they become more, significant. They can be significant, but let's say committed. So this is about getting out and about more, whatever that is that it could be art, music, it could be different environments, different groups, or just extending it. I just heard it. Answer the call, answer. So some of you need to, I don't know if it's, you could be being invited to places. That's part of what's going to help you, what's going to support you, what's going to help you thrive, blossom, bloom, get your props, your flowers, the acknowledgement. But definitely there is going to be something to celebrate. And again, I'm hearing people say, oh, I can't believe they did that. How did they do that? Oh, that's great. Look where they're going. Look what they're doing now. Okay, soul story number 2. Let's get the rune cards. Yeah, how did they do that? I'll tell you how you did it. By following your intuition, Laguz. Intuition, evolution. Again, a cycle. Wunjo, by following more joy, happiness, what brings you harmony. So this is editing something. This is, I just heard disclosure. This is editing something. This is, it could become tweaking your schedule, your routine. I can hear you saying, well, I just did more of what I loved. Because you're amping your vibrational frequency. And then look what happens. Renewal, transformation, renewal. I think soul story number 1 got this. Not all of the same. Kind of different. This is definitely, I feel, a lot about work, business, being out there in the world, kind of making your mark, extending out more. This is more about achievement. It has a lot to do with achieving in a way that makes you happy, or your achievements start making you happy, or what you achieve. Whatever the goal is, whatever it is that you're achieving, it could be, for most of you, it is going to be work, it's going to be career, it's going to be your purpose, like your work purpose, your soul purpose in some kind of form, outer form, something you create, something you do, something you make, a service, something you share. For some of you, it could be you're just rebuilding for more what brings you happiness. You're leaving some kind of pattern behind and you're going more towards what you truly desire, but it's working. Because you're following your intuition, you're listening to the flow of where you're more guided. And therefore there's this level of renewal, there's this level of restitution, building back up, reinvigoration, some level of stability through action, or you renew enough emotionally that you have the energy now to do some of those projects, to go in the direction that you want to go in. Okay, I wanted to see get some more information for soul story number 2. Oh, third house. Snap. Okay, that's coming through. Aquarius. Ooh, love it. Moon in Aquarius. Do you see that? Moon in Aquarius in the third house. Groups. You're benefited right now by groups, group activities, or extending out into the world, extending out into your community, into your locale, into your neighborhood, online. living your purpose. Start now. Maybe some of you are getting small groups or working small groups, but with that moon, like, where are you feeling fulfilled in the greater scheme of things, online or in person with people? The moon in Aquarius has a lot to do with connecting into one's purpose, the emotional aspect of one's purpose. So what's going to help you right now is connecting into the emotional aspect of your purpose. What emotionally inspires you, where you notice, whoa, I felt happy, I felt joy doing that, or talking about this, or sharing this. Some of you, it is even visiting some places locally. Okay, so now think about something you want to know about. We're going to get some timing. I feel this group, it's something in the present and what you're creating. This is about extending where you are now. I don't feel like it's bringing anything past. Okay, so we got time is still unknown. Okay, let's see why. Why is that? What's coming up? Time is still unknown. Because this, oh, okay, snap, 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 snap. Look at that. Hangman. Okay. Why is the time unknown? I heard it's not about the time, it's about the cycle. Aha! It's not a chronological time. It's not chronos. It's not about the time, because you're not going back to anything. Whatever you're doing and creating, even if it's similar to what you did before, it's very different. And I would say perhaps a lot of you are going to be going into something different, some new way of living, new, whatever it is for you. New relationship, situation, circumstance, lifestyle, focus, doing your purpose differently, a different way. I just heard of monetizing, creating something new. Okay, some of you, it's even an app. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, got message for you. All right, because I wanted to kind of push it. What do we got? Stop rushing things. Oh, gotta tell you, the guides have a little cheeky side. They like to be pointed. My guys are pretty much to the point. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. Wow. Okay. Released the need to control the situation. Okay, so you wanting to know. So you are in divine right timing. You're in a particular cycle. It's not linear with time. It's based on timing. It's based on a certain evolution, revolution of what it is. Now, I want to get another. So we're not going to look at time, but we're going to ask any more information about a time frame of some kind of result. Oh my God. Patience. It's not time yet. Okay. So you got to not soul story. This is your message. This is what you needed to hear. The time is still unknown. Stop rushing things or obsessing over timing creates blocks. So you need to release control, and that is the Hangman is releasing the control here. Letting go. You know what's going to move things along, where you see some kind of result, is really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, focusing on joy. Wunjo, that's joy. Create harmony in your life, renewal. Focus on more the emotional aspect of your life. And this could be tapping into readings like this, doing your own readings, poetry writing, journal writing, writing a story, reading a story, watching movies that inspire you, so that you're nurturing your time, especially with 3 energy in Gemini, with media that motivates and inspires you, media that makes you happy, media that makes you feel connected to other people, with like-minded individuals. So your use of media is going to greatly help you on this part of your path at this time. That's what the message for you is. Use the media. And I think you got the moon. So it's fluctuating. Moon in Aquarius. 3rd house. Okay. Well, in a sneaky little suspicion way, the next time the moon is in Aquarius, maybe full moon in Aquarius, new moon in Aquarius, I don't know. The new moon in Aquarius could bring some positive result. I would say that if I'm going to sneak in a little timing. Otherwise, for you, it's not time yet. Whatever it is you're asking, Tap into your purpose, your why, your how, your reason to being, how you want to do something, why you want to do something. Living with that purpose, more purposeful, feeling connected, spiritually connected to everyone, through their energy, into the earth. I just heard plant-based medicine. I heard spiritual path. I heard like God tapping into nature. So anything that taps you into that vibe, which is the temperance, okay? Sagittarius, Jupiter energy, ninth house, higher self, higher aspect of religion, spirituality, your spirit. Just do that. That's moving things along. So really your key is to connect more intuitively. Meditation, go with the flow, go where the happiness is, and that creates some kind of, positive result. Things not only bounce back, but EWAS is like if you had to go 2 steps back, or you had a deficit in something or a loss, the energy comes back up. That's brought forward. So something is, to some degree, is being brought forward. I feel like it's more the energy with Mars and Aries here. It's the energy to do what you want to do. So you're nurturing yourself. It's a time to nurture yourself, feed yourself through good food, great places to go that nurture you, whether it's nature, whatever it is. I don't know. It could be dancing. It could be, a goddess retreat. It could be on the beach drumming. Whatever it is. The more that you do that, you connect into your purpose, the overall purpose for you being here, your soul experience and soul expression on this divine earth path. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I trust the divine timing of my soul's unfolding and the experience and expression of my soul's purpose. Wow, wow, wow. I would say for you, let's be a little cheeky. If you want to name and claim this reading, put some clocks in the comments, some spirals, circles, spirals, clocks. Because you're busting through time. This is all about timing, divine right timing. Woo! Love this reading for you. I do. Because look where you're going with this. But you're in a cycle. All right, Soul Light. Hope to see you in another reading. Love and light. Hello, Soul Light. So let's see what we've got here. Motivation. Okay, so I'm working with the frequency of inspiration and motivation. You're needing more motivation, and that's coming. Let's see what this is. Also, I started singing when I was tuning into your reading. Anyway, this kind of cute little song. So I'm getting a very creative group. This is a lot about creative expression, having the motivation to do what it is you want to do. So we're going to look at that. What is the message? What do you most need to hear? You're working a lot on confidence, getting comfortable expressing, experiencing on the earth plane, sharing your particular voice, your song. And this is a lot about radiating out. I'm seeing like a satellite, beaming, starlight. You've got time machine and 3. And I just heard 1, 2, 3, moving something, going into a new portal. Stars shining. It's your time. It's your time. You don't need to go back in the Wayback Machine. You don't need to go back in the past, another life, another dimension. Call it in now. You have a strong voice, something that needs to be communicated. Focusing on a level of creativity, a level of innovation, a level of sharing your gifts more. This is a lot about sharing your gifts. But you're requiring, wow, look at that. You got to take that, look at that. So, lacking motivation. A lot of you might need to nap more, sleep more, or maybe sleep patterns are changing. You might feel, again, in a bind, limited circumstances, but held back because you don't have the energy, the time, the focus. A lot of you, there could be a little bit of exhaustion here. You're having to kind of refresh, renew on some level. Your higher self really wants you to connect on a soul level. There we go with the world. You're finishing up something. This is finishing up a cycle. You've made a decision. Is that decision to be more, yeah, the decision with Judgment. Wow, Tower. Boy, everybody's getting a lot of major arcana. Whoa, Justice. Another major arcana. Whoa. This is soul timing with you. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Whoa. No wonder I was singing, but what are you working through? Doubt. Okay, you're not going back to whoa, 3 of Wands. I get it. Okay. Look at this. Devil. Whoa. Okay, we're taking all of these. Sorry, but I just feel it in your energy. Oh my gosh, look at this. All this. See, major arcana, like when we do like an 11 card spread, can't think of what it is because I'm so in your energy. I know you'll put it in the comments. It's usually said when you have 2, let's say 3 major arcana, you're going through a really big transition, transformation, or transmutation of energy that is going to transform your life somehow, or a key aspect of you in your life. When you have this many major arcana, and then you have Time Machine, you have the Sunstone, which is about the sun. It's about deep healing. It's about connecting to your creative expression, creativity, your soul. Sunstone is about a confidence coming through. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana. 12 cards, 8 major arcana, and we've got underneath the World, the Devil. So you're finding a way to do what you do in a better way, a lighter way, a less burdened or stressful way, to create, to manifest, to draw. It's part of your awakening right now. You are in a spiritual awakening, and or both is soul awakening, awakening to your soul. I don't know if this is to your purpose. You're awakening. Wow, new beginning. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, we're taking all these. I always listen. Don't really need the cards to do this, but to me the cards confirm, and it's visual. And so this new cycle, new beginning. If you're asking about source of income, money, you're moving in a new level. Something is getting broken up. You're getting set free. You're looking at a different concept of what it is you need to do. So something's changing in the concept, concept of you, the conception. Some of you, this conception is you're conceiving a new idea that brings you a lot of acclaim. Now, I gotta say, if you are working on something in the world, projects, you're more entrepreneurial or consulting or working for yourself or doing something online, you're about to have a new, not only new beginning, but a new level of abundance and ability to manifest, also the ability to draw in more help or support for you from the universe through people, right? Or God, the all that is, works through people. So I feel like with this group, you're probably going to be sent the right people to help you. Some of you need to ask for help more. You need to demand more support. You're up-leveling, and therefore the people around you need to up-level. And you might have some issues with certain people where there's a little doubt, confusion. Maybe you have a negative expectation. Maybe you feel constrained by some of your circumstances. Maybe with some of the people you work with, you're like, they're not moving as quickly. But Spirit will take care of it. Your higher self will take care of it. This is kind of like, don't upset the apple cart. Let the energy work through you and work for you. Okay, so where you need freeing up, that will happen. Where you need more income, that will happen. Where you need more opportunity, that will happen by you staying in alignment. Okay, that's the Star card, staying in alignment, heart-centered, on your path and purpose, and also upper chakras, crown chakra. And with that Judgment there, the timing is now. You're in this path and process that I'm talking about right now. Right? So those of you that like to look at astrological energies and influences, as you know, with the world, you've got Taurus, Scorpio, Access, and Leo, Aquarius. So this is a bigger vision, helping it with three. This is some kind of new way of expressing that's coming through. This could be a new idea, a new approach, a new focus in your life, a new career, a new way of doing your purpose. But it's going to be very tangible. This is a tangible change. Taurus, Scorpio is about manifesting it, right? Anchoring it into 3D world. And it brings a lot of emotional fulfillment. So you're taking a chance on yourself. You've got Judgment here. This is the wake-up call, the awakening. You're awakening to this new level. Judgment and Tower here. And this card, your world, this ending of a cycle, it's a karmic, like you're done with something. You got to follow the energy and just let things go. Follow your song. Connect more to your creativity, your creative expression, whatever that means to you. For some of you, it is going to be some creative outlet, something you're making, creating, or a service, because it's an aspect of you're putting out in the world. It's how you're showing up, whether you work for yourself or you work for someone else. If you're retired and you scuba dive all day, you golf all day, you go parachuting all day, then it's how you're showing up and how you're doing that. This is also going to bring new interests for you also. This is bringing new forms of income or monetary, something you're getting. And again, this is tangible changes, tangible results. Okay, so we have Mars energy here. I would say there's a bit of the Awakener, Uranus energy also with that Judgment. Libra energy here, Aquarius, of course. We move into Capricorn, Aries, Pisces energy. So that Six of Wands, you will be believed. You're moving into some level of success, of acknowledgement, validation. This gives you the motivation. Remember I said you needed motivation. This gives you the motivation to go on. And that motivation creates more energy. Okay, let's see. How is this going to be manifesting? Some of you just worry that you have a lot of work because there is, okay, so we've got Pisces. Here's a Hangman, Pisces energy. Oh, South Node in Pisces. It's funny because we have the North Node in Pisces universally in the first house. Ooh, let go of fuzzy. No, this is about focus. This is about whatever you're dreaming about, what you're manifesting, and this is also this energy wanted to come in. You're amplifying something. We're going to bring that because it was talking. My crystals move every now and then. They move around because they're talking. They want to be heard. Is that you too? You want to be heard? Your song, your way of singing things, your approach. So get the idea. Once you get the hit, the download, you don't just keep marinating. This is like, oh, don't spend so much time just in the spirit realm. This could be daydreaming, oversleeping, lounging, Piscean things. Marijuana, pot, drinking. First house, what are you ingesting in your body? What is your routine? So you want to get to this level. There's some way you're checking out. There's some way that you're preferring more to stay in the spirit realm instead of getting what you get in the spirit realm intuitively, your intuitive hits, and bringing it into the devil, into the Capricorn energy, into the earth. So it's great you're connecting in spiritually. It's great that you kind of want to be just in the spirit realm, float around, meditate, whatever it is. Are you sleeping in a lot? Are you using substances? So this could be checking out in a certain form, okay? But this could also be checking in to that South Node aspect, the inner, the spiritual, the spirit realm, your spirit guides, and manifesting and changing your world from that place. So to some degree it has to be in alignment because the devil teaches it about manifesting on the earth plane. It's about structure and form, and it's ruled by Capricorn. It's life. It's everyday mundane life. So you might need to put more attention to that without getting bogged down or drained. Okay, so there could be a new cycle coming in for you with that. Like you're having to tap in spiritually, and then going, okay, how, what are my energy levels? But definitely with this group, there's a kind of a feeling of wanting to check out. Oh, look at that. Sunstone and Sun card to manifest. Ooh, Pisces, sensitive. So you may have to be dealing with sensitivities, sensitive to energy, sensitivities in this cycle, or be 12 here, and Hangman is a 12. So really connecting into the sensitivities to your spirit, your spirituality, through spirituality or spiritual practice. And then Mars move from there. So you could be finding a new rhythm. You could be connecting in more to your biorhythms, or you might find your biorhythm has shifted or changed, and you're looking and going, here, what's the difference? I got to take this because this peeked out. Oh wait, where was it? Achieve. Yeah, so this is a different approach to how you achieve. It's not rushing in. It's not couch potato, not doing anything, letting opportunities come by. But it's not being, you don't want to be, workaholic, boom, 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 boom. You're connecting into a new rhythm, a new flow, because you are here to create something or achieve something. And with Six of Wands in the Ace of Pentacles, there is the achievement. It happens. Your goals, your money goals, your monetary goals, your financial goals, your business goals, your body goals. This could be about the body. There could be things you want to achieve. So it's saying you're going to get that achievement. But again, you'll know you. Are you head in the clouds? Are you checking out? Are you not getting things done? Do you need to bring more focus in and find the way to do that? Or do you need to go more into spirit? Do you need to meditate more? Do you need to contemplate more? Do you need to do journal writing? Do you need to do inner work, hypnotherapy? Do you need to spend time in nature? Or are you doing all of that and not enough of the action for what it is you want to create, what it is that you want to do? So in a way, you're getting out of tying yourself up because there could be a negative expectation. You could be delaying your gifts, your results, your returns, your success because you're not following through. That's a caution I see here. But circumstances could be very kind of harsh, or you could be overwhelmed, and so you have to be sensitive to that and take some time off to rest, renew. Okay, here we go. So Willow, focus on health. It's victory, it's having energy. Remember I said you're going to be getting more motivation. So some of you could be coming out of some kind of health situation, health crisis, or just, some of the planetary energies right now that have to do with the ascension that's happening right now, which is extending out of the extremes of polarity and opening up to a higher vibrational energy, opening to the new emerging consciousness. It can make people kind of tired. And also, universally, we're in a 45-9 cycle. That can require more downtime. We could be more tired. Neptune going back and forth, Pisces, into Aries. Saturn definitely in Pisces, and definitely Saturn in Aries can bring more tired. So we've got Gibu, and then release, let go. So you are being supported by your spirit team, your spirit guides. You're connecting to your higher self. You have to, so to some degree, you got to let go to spirit, your spiritual nature, being guided, following the flow, so to speak. But then you have to know, when do I now need to put action in? When do I need to follow up or follow through? So it's an interesting dynamic of time for you, kind of checking in with yourself, having a good communication with yourself on where you're at. And I feel like you are being so guided. Usually when we hit the Hangman, we're being guided somehow. And so you're looking, you want something to come in, you want a conclusion with that Three of Wands. it's happening. I think that this group, you have whatever you're wanting to create or do, there's a long haul. There's much more, there's more to be done. And so you're being asked to take breaks, to pull yourself out, to refresh, renew, do something that inspires you, uplifts you, and then the motivation comes in. Now, this for some of you could be working with a guide, a coach, or just a friend. Hey, I want to do this, or oh, let's go walk, or let's go for a run on Monday. Oh, let's go to yoga on Saturday. Oh, let's go to Pilates. Whatever it is. I keep seeing golfing and scuba diving around here. So I don't know if somebody does that or you're going on vacation and you're going to be doing that. So some of your goals are coming through. Now, let's think of something that you want to know timing on. It'll be something to do with this reading. I'm going to see if we get a message on timing for you. Okay. Oh, gosh, I love this. Woo! Release. You got release and let go, and now you got release all expectations. That's the Hangman. Snap. And then you've got create space for it to happen sooner. So you really have to work energetically. And what that means is at the time that you're releasing expectations, right? You're letting go. That just means you have an idea of the outcome, but you're not trying to push something through, right? You do what you need to do. But you might don't overcram your schedule. That could be the Capricorn, because you want to leave a little time for something spontaneous to come in, a synchronistic connection. Whether that's for a relationship, a friendship, a collaborative relationship, a business opportunity, just more fun, more joy, an idea. That's it. You don't, with that Capricorn, you don't want to cram your schedule. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Going too fast. Slow down. Take your time. Slow down. Slow down. Take your time. Whoa. What's that energy coming in? That's interesting. That's the Hangman. So don't push. Time machine. You do have time. It's not about chronological time with you. You do have time. So slow down. Release and let go. Hangman here. So you're having to work within existing circumstances. So this is things are happening. You're moving through. You're moving through what's unfolding. Let's see if we're going to get one more anything. Release all expectations. Create space. Whoa, that just came out. Whoa, I didn't want that to come out because that came out in Soul Story number 2. I put it back in and it popped out. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. So create the space, release the expectation, don't obsess about the time. That's 5 of Swords is doubt, negative expectations. Listen to spirit in your ear. It's okay, it's going to happen, it's coming through, it's in process, it's manifesting, it's gaining energy, vibration, frequency, and resonance to manifest. It's going to turn around, you're going to get out of this situation. It's going to be better. You're going to be happier and happier. It's coming in. Have gratitude where you are. Appreciate where you are. 6 of Wands. Have faith. So don't obsess. Create the space. Allow some space to come in. Take the time off. Do what take the invitation. Try this. Leave some space. Don't rush. Don't overdo. This is the overdue. Can be the overdue card. So that is your message. Wow. Okay. Soul Light. Beautiful. Now let's see. Here it goes. I am aligned to my soul, connected to my heart, and I am following my inspiration. I am now open to the motivation to manifest my dreams, my goals, my desires. Here's a little asterisk, addendum. I trust that things can unfold faster than I thought. You're moving out of a concept, some kind of mental construct here about how long something takes, or if it takes too long, or that it's going to take you doing something, a lot of persistent effort or worry or obsessing or pushing or making something happen. And if you don't do that or you can't do that, then it's not going to happen. But the message from Spirit is, yes, it can happen, and it's going to happen. So, if you have doubts, fears, any anxiety, what can you do to create, to have a healthy distraction? How can connect into your spirit, renew your spirit, move into the place of faith, focus on renewal and healing your body, your mind, All right, Radiant Soul Light. Oh, let's see. What should you put in? Okay, put a little goat. If you want to connect to this reading, I'm getting raven, bird, crow, goat, spirals or wheels, stars, also. But you're making it happen. Look at here, Sawillo and Gibo. This is connection to the higher self. This is a gift coming in. This is some kind of completion. This is a payoff, contract. This is coming together. So it's happening. The guides are being a little cheeky here. Spirit is not letting me. Sometimes I try multiple ways, even with clients, or I'll ask it in different ways, and so they're really kind of giving the same answer in different ways. Oh, let it happen organically. One more. It's coming for you. And don't lose hope. And what did I say about the miracle? Things happen sooner when you focus on your energy on it. So be in the moment with what it is you want to do or what you want to create. I just kind of had... See, I just love doing this because this is like how the universe works. We're in partnership now. You and I, we're in partnership with this reading. We're in partnership with God consciousness, the infinite creative intelligence, and our guides, the guides I work with, your guides, through my higher self. And they're cheeky. They like to have a sense of humor. All of these are saying the same thing, whether channeled through the cards, the dice. Don't lose hope. That's also Six of Wands. Six of Wands is also about faith. It's success, it's victory, but it's also faith, because we move from the Five of Wands. Oh my God, I've been laboring, I've been focused, I'm following through, I have persistence, perseverance, persistent effort. Is it ever going to happen? And then boom, you keep doing it, you apply that faith, the Six of Wands, and then the victory happens, the success happens, you get the acknowledgement, the validation. You go from the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands, that now you have that courage, that strength, inner strength and courage to follow through now. And then the next is the Eight of Wands, the breakthrough. All right, beautiful soul. Thank you for being a part of my path and giving me the honor to tune in for you. Lots of love and light.